Hey everybody, I am back with another celebrity at your request. We are going to take a look at Normani, and we're just doing a check-in and see what's going on right now. And that is actually the issue. There's not a lot going on right now. If you're looking for business, if you're looking for her as an artist, her in work, it's not a lot going on. It's not a lot of planning, but I do see some like I saw like trick or treating, and you take the candy and you put it inside of the bag for the children. I just saw portions, little pieces being given to her in the spirit. That's what I saw. Trick or treat. And little portions of goodness or blessing, just throwing pennies at her, but dropping them into the bag. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of poor spirit, sickness around her, in her. I got depression here. I have some sadness. I have this unfair feeling of being judged and not receiving the justice she deserves, and feeling like feeling less than. I really do get that here. However, there's still some fight in her, but I don't think she knows what to do with the pinch of power that she has left right now. So she's been beat up mentally, spiritually, physically. She's serious. It's just feel like she's been beat down. Feel like she has been. They broke her. They did it. They finally completed the process. They broke her, but there's still a portion of hope, light, and power left in her. And with that power, she just don't know how to create a new person, or how to create a new thing, or how to cut off these cords and ties from other people. She don't know how to do that. So I got her with the last little bit of power, trying to become what she used to be, but take a different turn. And that's not possible. It's not possible. Not possible at all. Her oracle is helpful people. She needs help, and she has been helpful. Not only is she helping people, she needs help as well. This is not a cry for help. This is a need. She needs help. And she's making some decisions to get treatment, counsel, advice, help. She wants to deal with her mindset in this situation because she don't want to completely fall. She don't want to fall. She still has enough strength in her to not fall and to not fail. And it feels like a rock bottom place, but it's not. But I think she's taking it that way. Like, I need some help. I'm going to get some help with my mind. I'm going to get some help with helping me clear out what I've been through. Like, what the hell did I just go through? It seems like it's like two chapters of life when it went from night to day. Like, what did I just go through? And it feels like she needs help processing that. What did I just go through? First chapter was excitement and fireworks, and then this next chapter, I'm losing myself. What happened to me? How did I get here? What I'm going through? And need some clarity on that. So I think she has made that decision. And let me see why. Why did she make that decision? She could be in some type of counseling. She could be in some type of help, retreat. She know that she's not the person she used to be. She know that she's been changed. It's like, I'm not myself. She's not herself. I'm not the person I used to be. And she wanted to get some understanding and some revelation about what she got herself into and where she's at, and trying to get some understanding on how she got here, and why she doesn't have the new beginning like she expected, like everybody else. You know, I talk to you a lot. You guys email me and tell me that. Same thing. Like, where is she and where she's at? She's trying to find out too. Like, why she's not growing, why she doesn't have the new beginning. She wants to get some help in understanding, how did I get here? How did all this happen? How I go from night to day? And how do I get back to who I was? And that's not what she's going to be able to do. She's going to have to create a new person, a new space in her life. She also want to get some things cleared out. And I think this is the struggle. Because a lot of times when we say we're stressed and we can't take it anymore, and oh my God, there's so much anxiety, and they did this and they did that, and I expected this and I expected that. It's usually just a moment where we need to reflect because we didn't use our power. There's always some type of power that you have, and many people think that they don't have it. There's the power to live or die. I hate to be that extreme, but I went there. There's a power to live or die. So there was always a way of escape, and there was always something we could have caught. And that's something that needs to be realized. I don't think she knows what to do to clear out the situation that she's in, holding on too tight to this feeling of not feeling proud of herself right now. She's not proud of herself. She didn't go anywhere. She didn't get on the bus. I don't know where that come from. Page of Cups in reverse. Everything's in reverse. This is a strong person beating themselves up mentally because they didn't catch and make changes and didn't think properly at the timing. That's why it's very important for me to say you can't go back to who you used to be because that person wasn't strong either. You got to be better than that, stronger than that, wiser than that. You got to move and put effort in more than that person. You know how we sit around and say, if I can go back in hands of time, you'll do the same thing because you're going to be the same person. You did not have enough of you to handle that properly, better. You didn't go through these lessons to get this strength. So I have this big card, which is so little, but it's like the main idea of every last card here. I'm almost done with the deck because the pictures are the same. But the center of everything that's on my table is the Four of Wands. It's the center of it all. And it reminds me of the lottery winners, the ones who regret that they won the lottery. Because it made those many changes. It influenced and triggered so many things. That's how this looked. This looked like the person or the girl who won the championship, who won the trophy, and it changed everything. And all she want to do is go back to this place and time when she felt that she was strong enough to choose things differently. That's what this is all about right now. I want to get back to this place that I was in before it happened, whatever the it is. Doesn't feel like she regret the whole process. But there's a place she want to get back to. So we know what her oracle is all about. It's about needing help, giving help, and getting help. Unravel the mind and get clarity on how she got here. Get understanding on why things didn't take off or have a new beginning as she expected. Also, get understanding on why there's no growth the way that she expected it. And this decision was made because she know for sure that her life was much more balanced than this. Things were better. Things were more stable. Things was maintained more. What happened? And her goal is to clear out the things she keep holding on to. This broken promises, the lies. They promised her this. They promised her that. She's still holding on to those broken promises. And it's making her feel unwanted and unloved. Possible fire sign. I don't even want to go with that. There's a lot of this fire energy that she is holding accountable for her life. Now, as far as today, she's thinking about the contracts and the partnerships that she was a part of and that she made, the friends that she made, the contracts with business people that she's involved with. She's looking over everything. Bird's eye view. Looking over everything. Trying to find the secrets. Trying to find the mystery. Trying to get an understanding of what she didn't see. It's like purchasing a house and you get ready to sell it and it's all these different things that come up. So much so that you got to sit down on the floor with your file cabinet and some popcorn and go through these files and read the paperwork and read the documents to find out what you missed from the first time. And that's what this feels like. Asking questions from the beginning. And it's shocking people around her too. Like, why are you asking about that? That so far, so long ago. Like, what date did I sign this? Everybody like, why? Why are you asking that? We're so past that. So she's thinking about these relationships that she was in and the people that she partnered up with, and she wants to know the secrets and the mysteries about that. She wants to be enlightened by that. She wants the truth about some things. Feels like she even have thoughts of going to court on something. Possible Virgo, Gemini, and Pisces can be involved in these suspect people. There are some people that is suspect or becoming more suspect to her. But she's reviewing and reflecting on these relationships and trying to see how this power came in. Who I'm connected to and how did I get connected to them? And what type of partnership do we have? And what's the secrets? Because you got so much freaking control. Now she wants to know about the power and the strength inside of her contracts, inside of her connections with others. She wants to see the secret or this mystery to, like, how much power you got? Let me go see what I read. Possible Leo. How much power do you have? Let me see the mystery to that, because I need some balance. I need to understand. She is trying to open the doors to create closed doors. That sounds weird. I know one time one of you guys had commented and said, you contradict yourself. Not possible. I'm in the spirit. It's both. It's both. Yeah, it's both. You never wanted to create a situation so you can see the situation, so you can close it out. A lot of these things she can't even see. But you can feel it. Like, I can feel this power in here trying to take me over. I can feel that these connections don't look right. And I feel that there are some secrets and some things that is hidden in my situation. So what date was that? That I signed those papers? That's her creating the door. Asking a question to see the response. Yeah. Very conflicted about what she's experiencing. Wanting information, trying to come to some end chapters so she can go back to being this great person. Like, let me know if I'm right or wrong about what I feel, about what I have, and who you are, and who we are. Let me get this out the way. Let me get this information so I could become this strong Queen of Pentacles I used to be. And let me go back to this place where things were better or safe. And she can't. But that's a desire. Like, let me go back to when I was training. Let me go back to a place and time when I was so much stronger. Can we counsel some things that I agreed on so I can go back to the beginning? Can we remove this contract? Can we take away some things and so I can get more power over me? And there's so much heartbreak there, but you can't go back. She can't go back. Can't go back. This is what it is. And it hurts her that she can't get that success. She wants a victory. She wants to be able to go back before everything got started. And that place is not. You can't go back to fix it. You got to become something else. And fix it a different way. Like everything was going well until I partner up with them. Everything was going well until I partner up with this Pisces and this Leo and this Libra. Everything was okay until these fire signs came in. Can we go back and modify this and push them out so I can get back to no, you cannot. No, you can't. So that's why she got to figure out a way to clear things out so she can get this power again. She got to create something totally new. As much as it is stressful, something totally new has to happen. I don't even have a lot of passion here for what she was planning for. The passion is gone because there's too much paranoia. It's taking over it. Stress at night, looking for offers, looking for this strength, looking for the power person or the power to let her in. Like, when is the power going to let me in? Is boss going to let me play today? And she's looking for that offer from them and trying to be patient and inquire to get understanding. But it's all in the Seven of Swords. She is dealing with the Seven of Swords. If you want to know what she's doing, she's dealing with the Seven of Swords. And that has so many people involved. She's in a relationship with the Seven of Swords. And she's hoping that one day the Seven of Swords will let her do something good. Will free her just a little bit. It's kind of like being kidnapped and you really want the predator. Like, you can at least let me make one call. I'm not going to leave. Just let me make one call. And that's how this feels. Let me just get one opportunity. I'm not going to leave. I can stay. But just release me a little bit. And you're looking for the liar and the cheater and the thief to offer you a little bit. So you be nice and be patient to make it through. And then at times you're inquiring and asking questions and probing to try to see what's really hidden. So she really hasn't went against the power that be. But she's thinking to find herself. But finding herself is going to be finding out the answers. But I don't have her laying a lot of pressure. But I do got her indirectly asking some questions. And hoping that the wrongdoer or the person who plays tricks, and actually I just said trick or treat. I saw that when I came in. Hoping that the person that does the tricks will give her more portions. Got her dressing up in costumes to get treats. That's how that felt. not doing too well, but she making it. She's being hard on herself for not being smarter. She do got people around her. Mother, got some women around her. Got some air signs around her. Or I guess some people that's nurturing around her to give her comfort and to help her heal from the guilt and get back to focusing on a breakthrough. This feels like serious Holy Ghost prayers. I just felt like, man, I felt like they was praying a door open and it was opening. Rolling back to heavens type prayer. Yeah. Something to the point of don't beat yourself up. Fight for the breakthrough. And they laying pressure on it too in the spirit. She got some good people there. She doing the same for them too. But she have not cut through the daily life, job, and career. She haven't even cut through that. Because instead of her waking up to make plans, she got to wake up to see if she's going to get it. Do I get candy today? She has to wait and see. And she can do the things to distract herself, but overall, she just hoping that the Seven of Swords give us something sweet. Love life. Done. 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 Totally walked away from that dude. Gone. Walked away. Finish. Why? Let's find out why. But yeah, not even wanting to deal with that guy again. Whoever she was just previously with, she walked away and moved away from him. And the reason why I say it like that, because it's like, wow. No, she couldn't handle the things that he was saying. Maybe he was giving her tough love, but she could not handle the conversations. She could not handle what she was hearing from him. She couldn't handle it. She didn't want to fight with those conversations anymore. He could have been doing some real talk. He could have been making her think. Or he could have just completely slowed down his communication towards her. She moved away from someone who couldn't communicate well or wasn't communicating enough. And she didn't want to fight to push him to communicate with her. You ever been in a relationship like, I'm in this relationship by myself. I'm doing all the work. When you are in a relationship where you have to tell the other person it's time to act like a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's time to love me. It's time to give me attention. Don't forget to call me. Don't forget to text me. Don't forget to say good morning. Don't forget I like it like this. You and one by yourself. It's not natural. It's not natural. Now you may say to yourself, well, some people have to learn how to be in a relationship and sometimes they don't know. So sometimes you do have to tell them, yeah, once, and the rest of the telling is through action. But when you constantly have to remind someone to love you, to communicate with you, to talk to you, you had it for destruction and you're in a relationship by yourself. And I think that's what she was feeling. The communication sucked. So she walked away. Well, it's kind of like breaking up with somebody who already broke up with you. Because when the intimacy is gone and when they're not putting the effort in and initiating, they broke up with you. Spiritually, for sure. She walked away. She don't do bad communication and she's not dealing with any third parties. Not having it. And not only that, she too occupied with some other stuff. She had other stuff on her plate. And her intuition and alert signs was going off about him. High Priestess helped her figure this out. And she knows that he's not the one. She put her own self in isolation from him. She chose that. Will she go back? Let's see. See, that paranoia is coming in more and more. Feel it stronger right here. It's coming on in. Not interested in love right now. And I think I said this many times on her videos. That's a lie. I know it. That is a lie. That's a lie. You know what the truth is? The way my life is set up, I can't trust nobody. I'd be too paranoid. And your communication suck, and I'm not going to fight with you on how to initiate and talk to me, and I'm done. I'm done. Not interested in love. What's next for her? It's pretty much a continuation of what she's figuring out. I gotta release some things so I can see some things. And I need to understand my level of power in my life. And I have to deal with these places inside of me mentally where I know I'm trapped. She's on a continuous healing. This Four of Swords say, hey, I'm on chill. She's on a rest. She's on a rest. And this can mean that she's doing things, but spiritually, she's on a healing. She's pulling back so she can push more. Once she figure out everything, or 50% that's happening with the moon, I think she's going to be able to learn how to live the lifestyle. That's the only options that she has. No messages came in on her quitting. I don't have her quitting here. Not on the table and not in my head. There's no quitting. Even her family is praying that she don't be so hard on herself and focus on the breakthrough. What's the breakthrough? The breakthrough is the moon. Get the information. Understand the mysteries. Get the secrets. Find out who's pumping the power and the energy in her life and in her situation. And then use that to learn how to adapt to the lifestyle of wherever she in. I think she's already accepted that she ain't going nowhere. Or can't go nowhere. Or can't go anywhere right now. But moving forward, she's trying to heal and get to know herself in a different way. Any work, any business for her. I got some little things here. I got them trick-or-treating her. I got them throwing a few pieces in. But this is not what she came for. I got some projects here. I wouldn't call them small. But she does. I have business, career. I got some elevations here. But this is like small compared to how we started. It's like being like a, I don't know, being demoted. It's almost like, we're going to keep you moving. We're going to keep you working like a temp agency. We don't treat you like a temp agency. We're gonna treat you temporary. We're going to throw some pieces in for you. But first, they took you to the highest room. Executive suite. Something didn't work out up there. Because that's one of the things that I'm feeling in here. It was 2 chapters. I saw number two chapters, one night, one day. So you was up at the top. How did you get here? And that's what she's trying to figure out. She's not where she used to be. And they still got her on the list. And they're giving out treats to her. But she's been demoted. So these small tasks or small assignments is coming in. You got to make sure you prove that the majority of your temp workers work, right? I don't believe in that. And I must remember that she sometimes forget that she is in a relationship with the Seven of Swords. Yeah. So think about it this way. If she's in a relationship with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Swords owns her and she's on the list at the company as an employee, you got to make sure everybody working. So I can see why they passing out small things to make sure everybody knows she working. Like all of our employees work. We just don't sit them on a list. We make them work. Well, what is you working for? Because I kind of got the daycare feeling right then. When it's the chart with the stars and all the children's names are on there and they move up according to whatever the Seven of Swords want out of them. So if you find yourself with a few stars or you find yourself with small tasks, a little bit of treats, that'll let you know that you didn't do your best in what the Seven of Swords desire out of you. Let's see what the Seven of Swords want before we get out of here. Because that was a little weird right there. Because I feel like everybody doing the job, but some of them doing it better than her. What do the Seven of Swords want? How do you win with them? How do you get the most? No threats, no lies, no fears. No selfishness, weaken mentally. Follow instructions. Do not create. Who can act most like the robot? Because that's the one who gets the star. Who can be the robot and smile at the same time? Who can be controlled? Who can be tamed? Who can be trained? Who's teachable? Seven of Swords is looking for things like that in them. And she has not proven all of that. She still has some power, which is good for her. Why I just hear Jimmy the Cricket? I just heard Jimmy the Cricket. I don't know. Okay, listen. I heard I want to be a boy, and I know what I'm talking about. I just don't remember the whole movie at this moment. I wanted Pinocchio. Okay. I just heard I want to be a boy. Then I heard Jimmy the Cricket, and then I thought about still having power, still having your blood running, still having your own mind. And she still has that. She's still intact. Will she ever make it over? Will she ever make it? And is it too late? Like, wow, you had a long time to make it over. You never did, so I'm kind of bored with you. Will she keep their excitement? I don't know. So we'll check back on her sooner or later. Alrighty, bye bye.